So going to do a walk around video of the 71 Chevelle SS 350 with a 4-speed Muncie, one family owned, one repaint. It's a beautiful copper color. Just kind of walk around, show you the details of it, and point out any little imperfections and things that I've seen. I also just got done doing an undercarriage video, so you can see underneath there, no rust, all original. Can't tell, I don't think there's ever been any damage, which is what the owner told me. And it looks like it underneath and up in the fender wells and everything else, but it's an amazing car. 64,000 original miles. Bumpers, chrome, everything's nice and clean. As you can see, I checked the tires, DOT codes pre-2000, so you definitely would want to put some new treads on them, even though there's no cracking or damage or anything like that. You got drums in the rear, discs up front, all factory car other than the repaint. Nice stereo system, seats were recovered, and the dual exhaust, it's got some Flowmasters on there. So, but she's a beauty. I'll start with the, well, I'll show you the motor in a minute. I'll get it running first. But as I walk around just taking a look, you know, everything looks clean. You can see a little chip right there in the black. It looks like maybe a couple things that could be rubbed out. I did notice on the door there's a little chip right there. You got one right here. Small little scratch, but it looks like it's just in the surface and could be rubbed out as well. That's a chip right there. And you can see a little bit of chipping here on the door. Not sure if that was happened in the garage. It had been sitting for a while and opened up the door or something next to it. Do have the original spare as well as the jack and everything for it. Got a little bit of chipping here in the paint. Down here, getting in and out along here. As I look underneath the paint, you can see a little bit. Well, hard to tell what that was. I don't know if you can see it, but I want to make sure the car shows up in your driveway. There's no surprises. You know, looking at the back, the typical rust spots and everything around the rear window. Looks nice. Clean, the bright work looks good. Got a couple of little, looks like probably bird poops that were sitting there in the clear coat. Should be able to buff that out. Finish looking at this quarter. Got a small thin scratch here. Could try to buff that out. Otherwise, rear bumper looks good. It's a little bit of water spotting. Yeah, that comes off with my finger. Rear valance. It's perfect. Something right here looks like probably from polishing and wet sanding, missed that spot with the buffer. There's a little dent right here you can see, and actually a little cracking on the paint there. Got some stuff here that needs to be polished out. Looking at the other side of the window, the rear glass. Roof line. Looks like a small little chip right there. Similarly on this side, Got some chipping on the door, as well as people getting in and out. Another bird spot. Takes the right angle to see it. But it was well sprayed. You know, the front bumper, grill, headlight surrounds, all the lights work. Take a look on the inside here. All the glass. You got tint on the sides, front windshield, no cracks, no chips, no dings. And inside, all the original panels. I know it gets a little dark back here. Grab a flashlight. You can see the back seat. Not the best lighting. Rear deck for the stereo. Headliner is all perfect. Missing a dome light cover. Shoulder restraint belts are still there. Dealer installed AC. Still cold, so choke's running, but you can see amperage, tach, speedo. As I mentioned, clock doesn't work. Temp gauge, gotta get some more fuel in it. Oil pressure, AC system. Carpet's all perfect. You got speakers up underneath there as well. I did notice you got one little crack right here in the original dash, but other than that, it looks perfect. Glove, got some manuals in there. Got a great sound to it though. AC system, everything's there. Power brakes, power steering, newer intake, 4-barrel car, stock exhaust manifolds, HEI distributor dropped in. Just grab the trunk for you. So you got 2 Rockford Fosgate amps they had put in after she got it from her father. They did a really nice job installing everything clean. It's a beautiful Chevelle SS.